Hello again, this is Delegate John Olszewski Jr. and pleased to be giving you this week's legislative update from down in Annapolis. This week I thought I would talk about two pieces of legislation that I specifically was introducing to share with you today. One deals with education and the other one deals with trash and the environment. Without a doubt, education is one of the best opportunities we have to give our kids a bright future. We've always had a good system in Maryland and in the local area. We were rated the #1 school system in Maryland for the third year in a row in the entire country, which is wonderful. Locally, we celebrate our National Blue Ribbon High School at Eastern Tech, as well as new schools coming up at Dundalk and Solars Point Technical Schools. Test scores are on the rise, but we should never settle. So with that in mind, I'm introducing legislation that's called the Parent Public School Choice Act of 2011, which would essentially, in each jurisdiction, allow parents the opportunity to, where there are schools that are under capacity in other parts of the county, would have the opportunity to, if they were willing to provide transportation, to send their kids to any school within a jurisdiction. So within Baltimore County, as a parent, you'd have the right to send your child anywhere you'd want. I think this is good because it allows for our schools to be forced to put resources into schools that are not being successful. And if those schools that aren't being successful aren't coming along fast enough, it gives parents some opportunities to move their kids to schools where they prefer that they'd be. As a citizen, as a taxpayer, I think that's something that you should be entitled to. We're going to always be fighting for stronger schools. Another thing I'm introducing is a task force to study the so-called bottle bill, or deposits on recyclable glass bottle containers. I've been very involved with the Back River Restoration Committee over the years and have been involved with hundreds of volunteers cleaning up the mud flats here in Back River. And we come across a lot of trash that involves plastic, glass, and aluminum containers. And so essentially we're saying, let's look at whether or not it's feasible to do such a program where we would have a deposit. People who are recycling would actually pay nothing because they would get their money back. But it would also encourage the cleanup of trash and litter in our waterways as well as in our communities. It exists now in 11 states. It's not new. The states that have enacted such a program have seen dramatic decreases in their trash and increases in their recycling rates. And I think it could be a win-win. Studying it's the right way so we make sure it's feasible and we're fair to businesses. But we're looking forward to that. And we're going to keep moving forward on school, on cleaning the environment. And as always, if you have any questions or concerns about this or any other proposal, you can contact me in my office, 410-841-3458, or at delegateolszewski@gmail.com. And until our next update, this is Delegate John Olszewski Jr. Have a good one.